start recording. How are you doing? Oh, we got Chris coming in. Got some more people popping in. There she is.
Hey, Kristen.
She's connected. Hi, Kristen.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning. This is a test of my Wi-Fi. Apparently, it reaches to the garage.
Ooh,
Me too.
we're in the garage, Tim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Maybe we'll give another 30 seconds or so. See if anyone else walks in the door. How's everybody doing? Tim, how are you doing?
Pretty good. Hanging in there. Keeping busy with the kids, that's for sure.
Yeah, I bet.
How about you?
Yeah, same. Same.
Yeah.
A little different, but yeah.
Yeah.
Ozzy is a great distraction from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, every 2 hours I got at least something to do.
Yeah.
Someone to change.
Yeah.
Kristen, how about you?
What's that?
How about you?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Just feels like just keeping busy.
Yeah. Yesterday seems like a
lot of cleaning out cupboards and drawers and closets and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, the honey-do list is getting very short.
I keep finding things for some reason, but
Yesterday seemed like a really down day for everyone I spoke with yesterday. Everyone seemed like kind of in a blue mood.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Weekends, at least I think for most people they still have a lot to do, enough to do during the week, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Maybe a couple of calls a day, conference calls or whatever, some sort of businessy thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's roll into it. So 6 rounds for time today. We've got a 200-meter run. Dee's gonna row. Tim, do you have a run mapped out or a plan?
Yeah, I got to run. Yeah.
Great. Kristen, how about you?
I can run around my neighborhood, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not sure exactly how far 200 is. I haven't quite figured it out, but it should take about how long?
It should take about a minute. So I would count to 30 and then turn around and come back.
Okay.
Like a normal count to 30, not like a fast count to 30. But it should take around a minute.
And which one was the workout on there? Sometimes I get confused as to what's the home one.
So it's 6 rounds for time, 200-meter run, 10 push-ups, 20 air squats.
10 push-ups, 20 air squat.
Yep. And I've got it on the whiteboard behind me, but you probably can't see it. And then after that, we're gonna do sort of a cash out, which is accumulating 2 minutes of an L sit.
How do you do that at home?
So when we get there, we'll talk through some options. I need to get.
Oh, I have a bar I can hang over the door actually.
Yeah, you could do it hanging from a bar. You could do it sort of pressing from the ground. So you can, if I can get far enough away from the camera.
Oh, yeah.
That would be one way. That's kind of gross. If you have a couple of dumbbells, you could do it on a couple of dumbbells. You could do it on chairs. So again, we'll walk through some options when we get there. But let's sort of warm up a little bit. Let's start off in child's pose, Kevin Haley's favorite. So hips are going, knees are going wide, and we're gonna walk our hands out, just trying to open up the hips. There's always one person still putting on their gear.
Kristen. All right, I'm going. I had to put my shoes on.
Great. So just working on getting the hips open here for air squats really, but also for running. Press back on your hands to push your hips back towards your heels. And let's come up into cat and cow. Start with that. And then dip the hips and pull the chin high. And again. And chin high. really push the ground away from you to activate the shoulders, because you're going to need them for some push-ups. And one more cat. And back to cow. Let's take one leg and swing it through. So we're in that half pigeon pose. We'll keep our chest nice and tall to start. Really sit the hips back down. We'll sort of bounce a little bit to get the hips as low as you can to the ground. And then we're going to fold over that front knee. Good. And switch legs. Nice and tall to start with. And then fold over. Good. All right, let's go ahead and stand up. We're going to get in our squat stance. And we're going to go down into a low squat, as low as you can get this morning. And I want you to take your right hand, grab your left ankle, and point your left hand to the sky. And then switch sides. Try and get that chest nice and tall. So let's all look straight ahead. Let's get your elbows in your knees, on the inside of your knees. You're going to press out and then let your knees collapse a little bit. And you're going to do that 8 times. So we're pressing out with our elbows under the insides of our knees and then collapsing. You're going to do that 8 times. Chest is nice and tall, trying to get the shoulders behind your knees. Breathe into it. You should be able to exhale and get a little bit more range of motion on that external torque. Once you've got 8, let's go ahead and stand back up. Let's hit 5 good air squats. Hands out, driving the knees out. Try and feel the ground underneath their full foot. So no toes, don't be toe forward or trying to adjust your weight so you can get a nice base. We're then going to take our feet and bring them into our jumping stance. So we're inside of the squatting stance. We're in our jumping stance. You can find that just by jumping up and down a couple times. That's your jumping stance. And we're going to do 5 more squats. And I really want you to focus on driving those knees out and trying to get below as below parallel as you can in that narrow squat. If you need to get to that bottom place and readjust, pull the shoulder blades back to try and get a little bit more narrow, that's great. 5 of those. Our feet are going to come together now. And we're going to do the same thing, but I really want you to focus on driving those knees out to make room for your hips. Probably won't get below parallel or much below parallel here, but we're still going to hit 5 narrow width air squats. That's it, Tim. Good. Really good. Nice. Awesome. All right, let's hit let's hit 20 jumping jacks. Let's get the heart rate going a little bit. Then we're gonna work on shoulders, then we're gonna work out. 20 jumping jacks. Good, let's go down into a plank. We're gonna do some shoulder rotations. We're gonna do 10 to the left, then 10 to the right. Still keeping an active core. Let's go ahead and stand up and hit 10 air squats, just regular old air squats. Looking good. Then we're gonna hit 10 plank burpees. Good. Let's go down and hit 10 push-ups, but I want you all to go from your knees. 10 push-ups from your knees. All right, let's stand up and do a little bit of ankle mobility. So what I want to see you do is I want you standing up and I want you to sort of lean on the outside of your foot. Just lean into that, put a little bit of pressure on that. Do you see that? Is my screen all right? Yeah. A little bit of pressure, just a little bit of ankle mobility. You can do the same thing from behind. You can do the inside of your foot if you have your leg kicked behind you. And then we'll switch sides.
I hear birds.
You hear my birds?
I do.
Yeah.
I heard my first peepers this year too.
Yeah, the peepers are out for sure. It's nice.
Yeah.
It was a silent spring for a little while there, but they're waking up. Good. All right, let's go ahead and hit 10 push-ups. Regular push-ups in the plank position if you got them. If not, we'll hit 10 more from your knees. That's super cool scaling option. Good. So we've got 6 rounds for time, 200-meter run or row if you're D, and then 10 push-ups and 20 air squats in that order. I'm gonna set a clock up here. Do you guys? I'll set a clock and do it from here and try and hold it up so you can see it when you guys get back from your runs. How has this worked in the past with music? Do you guys just rock your own music? That seems to be is that a thing?
Music works fine if you put music on.
Okay. Great.
And I'll mute myself so you can't hear me breathing.
Great. Awesome. All right. I'm going to get some tunes ready. You guys get ready for your run / row. Got my stopwatch set. All right, you guys ready to go and get this done? All right, here we go. Going in 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get it. Music's coming.
Spent the last year Rocky Mountain way. I couldn't get much higher. Now to pasture, I think it's safe to say, time to open fire. And I don't need the latest climb, just the story side.
Nice.
Rocky Mountain way, failing the way
It's deep.
Well, you're telling me this and you're telling me that, changing up every day. You say it doesn't matter. My 38's loaded and I'm gonna crack. I'm taking out everything. Time to change the past. Yeah, I don't need the latest. Trying to touch the story sad.
Welcome back, Tim. That's it, Kristen. Good. Hey, Poof. We're about 4 minutes in. Nice job. Go get it, Kristen.
Three, oh, it's the magic number. Yeah, yeah.
Good, Tim. Love it.
Let's go. Yeah. We storm through like C. Thomas Red Dawn. Step like the dawn through the city, then gone. I get my hands dirty, night stuff, sweat on. Still I stay fresh with the fly white linen. Deuce times 5, that's my type women. Sunny, I live it. 010, S5 tinted. Brother Deck, what I
Let's go, Kristen. Come on.
That's
it. That's it.
Better go roll. Steady. Heavy like a 5.2 Chevy. Niggas ain't ready. I turn out your lights like Teddy. Roll like dice in the casino. Noma spit lava. Heat like De Niro and Pacino. Manny Festo. Wu-Tang Gambino. Lay it down, then I fire off like the hero. Wu-Tang. Wild cowboy number 1. G.O.D. How you gonna block out the sun? Read my jacket, my achievement stretched like a warning track. Catch the occasional voice box. I throw you joints, rock, diamonds, jewels. It's a holiday. Close the fucking schools. I'ma take out stop pantsers. Take down stanzas. 16 balls, keep the car running. Broad stunning feet, self, take me. Cross the rock, beat down. We don't sweet town by slaughter. Who's your sure? Who's the vouch? You say you ain't a slouch. Now rule local, now I'm BK vocal. Right off the X. You can work out your pecs, ain't last to beat the devil facts. Me to tune up, engineer, turn the tune up. I'ma tell you who's tuned up, got it. And I ain't never getting crossed, and I ain't never been crossed.
It's a deep.
Your arms high, I'm open them. Bitches, I'm roping them. Open up your veins, cop 3 bags of opium. Super soap, niggas. Stroke with the Magnum Force. Leak it in the streets quick. Deep my secret sauce. I keep it lost. I'm suited up for my franchise. Your coins are tossed. Handle bad guys.
Nice, Kim. Right into him. Come on. That's it.
I'm a win by a photo finish. Nigga, this ain't tennis. Yeah, I ain't bluffing shit. I mean, the street niggas on my favorite rougher shit. These ain't comfort shit. Claiming I'm a crook. Throw up my middle finger. I'm a Hall of Famer. My hook, right hook. That looks great with my footwork. Bubble dude got the double U on my hood shirt. Sneak through the woodwork. Like poisonous hot fumes. I'm that superhero with the brand new costume.
7 minutes in. That's it, Kristen.
Okay, so let's start with this. Let's look at it.
My wallet in El Segundo. My wallet in El Segundo. My wallet in El Segundo. I gotta get it. I got to get it. I left my wallet in El Segundo.
Take him out.
My wallet in El Segundo. My wallet in El Segundo. I gotta get it. I got to get it. My mother went away for a month-long trip. With some friends on an ocean liner ship. She made a big mistake by leaving me home. I had to roam, so I picked up the phone. Dial up to see what was going down. So then I picked him up so we could drive around. Took the Dodge Dart, a 74. My mother left the yard, but I needed one more. Shaheed had me covered with 100 greenbacks. So we left Brooklyn and we made big tracks. Drove down the belt, got on the conduit. Came through a toll, we paid and went through it. Had no destination, we was on the quest. I laid in the back so he can get rest. Drove down the road for 2 days and a half. The sun had just risen on a dusty path. Just a big jump had caught my eye. A mirror for Sombrero who was 4 feet high. I pulled over to ask where we was at. His index finger, he tipped off his hat. El Segundo, he said, my name is Pedro. If you need directions, I'll tell you pronto. Need a civilization, some sort of reservation. He said a mile
Here we go,
south,
Kristen.
there's a fast food station. Thanks to you as I started the motor, I
Nice.
said,
Damn, Tim, what you should drive so far for? Well, describe to me what the wallet looks like.
anyway, a gas station we passed. We got gas and went on to eat club. It was a nice little pub in the middle of nowhere. Anywhere would have been better. I ordered enchiladas and I ate them. Ali had the fruit punch. When we finished, we thought for ways to get back. I had a hunch. Ali said, pay for lunch. So I did it. Pulled out the wallet and I saw this wicked, beautiful lady. She was a waitress there. Put the wallet down and stared and stared.
Sit,
Took me back into reality. Here, shot.
Come on, Kristen.
Yo, Tip, man, you got what you need?
I checked for keys and started to step. But what do you know? My wallet I forget. Yo, it was a brown wallet. Had props numbers. Had my Jimmy hats. I gotta get it, man. Lord have mercy. Got hotter. Ali starts to curse me. I feel bad, but he makes me feel better. Chick,
Here you go, Tim.
cars starts to scatter. Breaking on out, we was northeast bound. Jetting on down at the speed of sound. 3 days coming and 3 more going. We get back and there was no slack. 490 Madison, we're here, shot. You said, all right, Chip, see you tomorrow. Thinking about from
Nice, D.
the last weekend, though in my pocket, I can't speak. Hop in the car and torpedo to the shack, the Chinese. We gotta go back. When he said why, I said we gotta go. I left my wallet.
About
in El
10:30, D.
Segundo. Yeah,
That's it, Tim.
my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. I gotta get it. I got it.
Sam, you got it?
El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Left my wallet in El Segundo. Come on, let's go.
That's it, Tim.
Come on,
Here we go, Kristen. Bang them out.
Come on.
Nice,
let's
Tim.
go.
Kristen, you got this?
Hey, Kristen. Stretch and go. Stretch and go. Nice.
Good work, Tam. Good work.
People are breathing. It's a good sign.
Nice job, Kristen.
Nice, Kristen. Good pace. Nice. Nice job, everybody. Kristen, you came in at about 12:10, I think, is where you ended up. Good job. All right, we're gonna bring heart rates down a little bit. We're gonna talk through our L-sits. See if I can't get a version demoed up here. So one option is to find a bench of some sorts, or a chair would work even, or 2 chairs, one on either side, holding the feet up. Scaled option is going to be an H-sit, L-sit, H-sit. Again, the more challenging version is going to be coming just off of the ground. Fingertips. Holding yourself up, and what we're looking to do is accumulate 2 minutes of a hold. That can be as many sets as it takes. Could be 10-second sets, maybe 3-second sets by the time we get to the end. But again, just looking to press up. This is going to be super quad heavy, so let's stretch out quads real quick. And we're just going to get up into a kneeling position, and we're going to sit back and lean back to stretch our quads out, because quads are typically the things. Quads and hip flexors are what typically get pretty taxed for long L sits like we're going to be shooting for here.
So even if you have a bar, this isn't meant to be from a bar.
I think they're designed to be from the ground, but if you can go from a bar. It's going to be a lot easier going from a bar.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get the 2 minutes accumulated pretty quick.
Okay.
Let's see if Wodify has a score for these.
I think it just said to get it done within 10 minutes.
Yeah, no measure on that one. Yep. So what I will do when you guys are ready and sort of have a plan. Kristen, do you have a plan for these? Do you have something to press off of? You're muted. Got a bench? Great. Tim's got a bench. Tim, you are prepared. You got the fishing poles. You got the growlers in the background. You're ready to go for the apocalypse. I love it. I love it. And I will set up my clock again so you guys sort of have a sense for how long this is running. And we'll get the tunes going again.
Sorry, I thought I was off mute. I was talking. How am I doing this on a bench?
Yeah, so bring your legs out straight. So to press up off the bench, bring your legs out straight. Both of them out.
That's not. There's no way that's happening.
Okay. So do an H sit off of the bench. So legs won't be straight. Your knees will be bent. So press up. Yeah, like that. That's your option right there.
Okay.
And then what I would try and do is try and increase the angle on your knees as much as you can, and just go to whatever that extent is. Make sense?
Is it easier to do it if you have two dumbbells on either side of you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
You've got a couple dumbbells. That's a great way to alleviate some of the pressure on your wrists.
Let me try that one. And we can start whenever. Don't wait for me. I'm still figuring it out.
Okay. So I'm just going to set the clock up. It's going to be running up just so you guys can have a sense of how much time. You guys go when you're ready. Clock's going. I'm going to put on tunes. Here we go. 2 minutes.
It's mine, oh mine. Hey! She's one too. She don't get her scared. Stay in her show. For me.
That's it, Kristen. Good. So hold as long as you can. Shake it and get up, walk around a little bit, bang on your quads, shake it out. Looking for a total of 2 minutes. Here you go, D. Yeah, bang them out. That's it, Tim.
Yeah, what's the about?
Hip flexors are going, huh? That's it, D.
At the count of three, I want everybody in the place to be to make some noise if you're down with me. 1, 2, 3. Hit me with the horn. Keep making noise. Keep making noise. Yeah. Here we go now. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Now listen, some of y'all might know this, and some of y'all don't. Some of y'all might.
Tim, where you at? How much you got?
30 more seconds.
Nice. Kristen, how much you got left?
15.
Nice.
To the rhythm of the funky rhyme, so I can get busy just one more time to the beat and you don't quit. It's that old school rap with that new school hit. See the pipe, I pick the pump up, the crew up the run, and I can still trip up the house. Every goddamn time I just on the mic, I go crazy. He's out the CeeLo flex and young lazy. I bet you never knew, but now you know. I'm the undisputed king of this disco, and I never let the mic hang, that's how big the boat. Cause DJ Cool
Hello, everyone.
All right. Tim, you got some more? Good.
I like this Tabata timer because that's what I used. That was helpful.
Yeah, that works. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I had to skip some, but
Yeah, yeah. All right, nice work. All right, let's do a little cool down. Enough the faith no more. Let's do some scorpion stretches for our shoulders. So we're gonna lay down, see if I can find the right angle. Lay down, left arm's going out, right foot's coming back. Trying to get it as high and close up to that hand as you can. We're gonna hold that for about 10 seconds. And then you're gonna do the other side, and we'll do that a couple of times. Just scorpion stretch. Trying to get that leg as high up your body as you can. That's it, Kristen, thank you. And go ahead and switch. Watch out for the fan. And let's go back to the first side. And switch again. Last time. What's Poof looking at?
he's hearing the kids upstairs.
All right, let's come up to our knees. We're gonna do that quad stretch again. So we're just gonna lean back, stretching out those quads from the knees. That's good. Just spend some time back there. Try and get a little bit lower as you breathe through it. That's it, Kristen. Good. Good. And we're going to bookend this thing. We're going to end where we began. So we're going wide knees, pushing our hips back, down into child's pose. And let's go ahead and walk your hands out to the left. That's it. Good. And back to the middle. And off to the right. Awesome. And back to the middle. Let's just hang out there for a minute. Try and sink those hips down a little bit. Great. All right. What a great way to start the week, guys.
Yay.
Happy Monday.
Thank you.
You guys too. Have a good day.
Good seeing your
Thank you,
face.
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.